Why is it you? Shouldn't you be at home?
That's right. Come on, Tanya, have a seat. We are family. Feel at home.
Family? The family that tricked me here?
You're hiding something from Colin. I don't think you want him to know.
I have nothing to fear. Colin already knows about that.
You mean my information is wrong?
You are wrong.
That's all right. You can go now. I'll talk to my dad later.
Tyler, what do you want to do?
I don't want to do anything. You should ask yourself, why did you try so hard to marry into our family?
I was forced to do it.
A beautiful woman married a blind man whom she had never met. This story makes sense? What do you think of this story?
This is how things are.
But I think my dad might prefer another plot. An ordinary bastard girl tried every means to seize our property. Tanya, what do you think?
Shameless. You made up this story.
It doesn't matter. It depends on what he believes.
Then you can go to your dad. Why bother to ask me to come?
Tanya, you are really smart. Do you want to cooperate with...
What can I cooperate with you for?
So many things. Like bringing down Colin. I can give you a large sum of money.
I will not collude with you.
Don't reject me so quickly. Maybe you think that you can get more money by bringing me down.
I don't.
If your family asks you for money, you still can't refuse. Am I right? Cooperate with me. I'll help you get rid of the Stewarts.
You want to get rid of the Stewarts?
Of course. They look down on us and covet our property. It's natural to destroy them.
Tyler is too terrible. What should I do now?
Besides, you are so beautiful. It is unfair for you to be with Colin, a blind man.
Tyler, what are you doing? I am your sister.
What a word.
I will not force women. I like girls to be
I
willing.
don't like you.
It's better for you to be with me.
Tyler, I will not betray Colin.
I can give you everything. My body is stronger than his.
Don't spout nonsense.
There is no room for negotiation.
Even if you expose my identity, I will not do anything to harm him.
What a strong love. And you have to stay here for now.
You want to use me to threaten him?
There is nothing to lose anyway. You two keep an eye on her. Don't let her run away.
Who? Who will save me?
Tyler, you still don't give up.
Crow, why are you here?
Mr. Colin asked me to come.
Colin is really smart. He guessed right. Since you are here, there will be no one around Colin.
Tyler, what do you want to do?
You two hold him back at all costs.
Crow, don't mind me. Go save Colin.
You're a dead man. No one can save you.
Don't worry about me, Crow. Go back and save Colin.
Sorry for scaring you, Mrs. Scott.
Crow, don't worry about me. Go back and save Colin, or it'll be too late.
Don't worry. Mr. Scott will be okay. He foresaw all of this.
So he rushed me to go shopping. What are you looking for? Is there anything I can help?
No need. I found it.
What are you doing? Where's
It's a
security?
paper for the
They didn't do
student.
anything. They barged in to rob
I'm
me.
making
My
arrange that
bodyguard
one
fought them off.
because we are
Royal
going to
Club
send this
staff
one
is disciplined.
on Monday
That would
for
never
to
happen.
the
This room
students.
is
So
reserved by Mr.
I need
Scott.
to
I'm
prepare
part
this
of the
one
Scott family.
since today
I'm
is my
Colin's
weekend.
wife.
Can you prove it? I'll believe it when
After I
Mr.
go to
Scott
my
comes
school.
here to take you away.
So I need to finish this one
Tyler,
because
where have you been? Colin said you were
on
coming
Monday
back.
I need
He
to
told me
send
he was
this
out
one to the
fishing.
You
student
didn't take his fishing gear.
He's not the fisher, but fish.
I went fishing.
before
Come
the
over and sit.
semester end. That's why. Of course, I'm not a teacher.
I know what you've done
I'm
behind me,
helping
but I
only the
haven't
teacher.
intervened. I hope you don't cross the line.
Crossing the line isn't a big deal. Family rules aren't vital, right?
What are you saying?
He ate 50 strokes, and then was still alive and kicking. I didn't know. My brother was a Superman.
Well, I am sorry about this. Tyler would have been lucky to live.
That's why you didn't punish him.
Seems like you want me to be caned.
Shut up. You messed up and blamed Colin.
There is more. Let's see if Dad will forgive you.
What else did he do?
You'll know. I'm heading out to meet someone.
Where are you going? Just gone source. I asked someone to walk you over.
No need, I've got it. I'm just blind. It's nothing.
Stop. Give me your hand. Did you hear me? Listen, before your brother arrives, you'd better stay here.
Scott said he'll be here soon.
What are you doing? Colin is blind? How could you let him come here?
Hey, could you stop acting? Pay up or take a beating. Pick one.
Mrs. Scott, I'll take you out.
No, we can't cause Colin more trouble.
Sir, it sounds like you are strong, aren't you? I'd like to see how strong you are.
Hat
You
amo
dare
ka,
hurt
what
the
is
Scots
that?
people?
Colin,
I'm here to pick you up.
Wow, nice acting. But I don't have time for this. Pay up now.
How much? Name your price.
The room fee, guest fee, drink, and Mr. Scott's damages. It's just $2 million.
You're too greedy.
Mr. Scott doesn't have that little money.
I have the money, but I don't want to give it to you.
No money, but plenty of guts. Prepare yourselves for a beating.
Before you throw a punch, call Mr. Scott to see if he dares to say that.
Fine. You're sick of living. Is that it? I'll help you with that. Hello, Mr. Scott. These people in your VIP room? Yes. Understood. I'll release them right away.
So what now? Do you still want me to pay?
Sorry, I didn't recognize you. Forgive me.
Do you need to keep them here?
No. I would never detain your wife.
Come here.
honey, why did you come out alone?
I'm fine. Are you hurt?
No, Crow protected me.
Mr. Scott, I found.
Black order on them. Tyler is so bold.
What is Black Order?
I'll tell you when we get back.
Okay.
Crow, take this manager with you as well.
Mr. Scott, what are you doing? Please forgive me. I've known.
He's one of the underworld. You must be the
You
middleman,
must
yeah.
drink some
I don't know
coffee.
what you're
Usually
saying.
it's rolling
Whether
on
you
the
are or
table
not,
like that.
I'll find out after the probe.
Later
Crow,
on,
take
I
her
will do
away.
it.
Back.
Did you
Because
go to
now
pick
I
up
need
Tanya?
to finish
Yes.
this one. I have here
You should know
my
our rules, Tanya.
my snacks. I'm ready
Colin
that one.
can't see and it's fine if you don't take
So-
care of him, but you may
You
him
know,
go pick
when
you
I'm
up.
singing,
Sorry, my
I
bad.
feel
I won't
hot.
do it
I
again.
open the fan.
Oh no. Now Sir Scott is
No, but I'm
unhappy.
okay.
This
I
isn't
need
her
to
fault.
finish this one because I need to
I
arrange.
told her to go out today.
You can ask the servants.
So after that,
You need to go
I
pick
can.
her up.
It doesn't matter. You
But
know
anyway,
it's
thank you
not
for
her
your
fault.
concern.
But honestly, I think you should look at this.
This is Black Order. Where'd you get this?
I found it in Tyler.
What did you say? Are you involved with them?
I have no connection with the underworld. This is all Colin framing me.
You think I'd play dirty like you do? Crow, bring her in. Tyler, do you recognize this person?
Mr. Scott, help
What are
me.
you shouting about? I don't even know you. Dad, she's...
A mediator for the underworld? Here are witnesses and evidence. What do you have to say?
You're slandering me. This must be the actress you hired?
Then let Dad take a good look. Do you agree?
I agree. But your woman is fishy too. She's not the steward's true heiress. She was sent to replace her sister.
Enough. Have you two had enough of it? Which side are you from?
Dad, this is just an excuse made up by Cecilia to avoid punishment. Crow checked the marriage cert. It clearly says Tanya's name. The Stewart family can't hurt us anyway. Our biggest concern should be the underworld.
Colin is right. Shut up. You better explain who you are, or I'll give you the 3rd degree. I'll count to 3. Otherwise, you'll pay the price. 3, 2. I'll tell you.
I'm a middleman for the underworld. Don't take me to interrogation.
You see, I'm right. Tyler, do you need to explain?
Even if she is, what does it have to do with me?
Enough. You think I'm a fool? You want me to give up my position?
I don't mean that.
Why are you with those people now?
What else do you have to explain?
All right. I admit it. Yes, I'm in league with them. So what? Because Dad favors Colin.
You said
You
I
want me
favor
to
Colin.
dance? No, I'm
You've
busy.
lost all your shame.
What did
As
I
of
say
now, I
wrong?
don't want
If he
to
hadn't
dance.
favored you, how could you
I'll go
compete with
work.
me?
Shut up. So you
So when I
allied with the
finish this
underworld?
one,
You're playing
maybe.
with fire.
If I rise to power, I'll find a way to get rid of them.
You're unbelievable.
Colin, your dad is fainted.
Crow, Tyler, look at what you've done.
I didn't mean to make Dad faint.
You're really no good. I'll go notify the doctor.
I have Dr. Luca's address. He owes me a favor. You can go find him.
Okay. Crow, keep an eye on them. Tanya, go with me to find Dr. Luca.
Okay.
Tyler, I'll deal with your mess when Dad wakes up.
Colin,
Ah, you want
You
to
really
see
trust
my
Dr.
dancing,
Luca?
huh? Because
do
you
you
want the
think
hot
your brother
body?
will?
No
Oh my
matter what,
God.
Tyler wouldn't harm Dad. I trust him. He won't lie to us about this.
Feuding brothers can still trust each other like this.
What's wrong?
As his wife, I'm still deceiving him.
We need to hurry and get Dr. Luca.
Now's not the time for this. Never mind. Let's go. I'll tell you something later.
Even I'm sleepy, I cannot sleep because of this work.
Time to fly. It's so tall. 1, 2, whee! Who's hungry? I love camping under the stars. Good night. Sleep tight. Barbie troop camper. Assemble. 10 cent and dolls each sold separately.
How did you know my address?
Tyler told me.
Well, so you're Mr. Scott. What can I do for you?
My father's sick. We hope you can help him.
Give me one reason to save him.
Tyler said you owe him a favor.
All right, I'll go with you.
Dr. Luca, where are you off to?
Quite the crowd at your place. So many visitors.
Joe, why do you come again? I told you I can't help you. Please leave.
The famous doctor, Tom Luca, can't cure someone? I don't believe it. You must come with me today.
What are you doing? We got here first.
Does this beauty have a complaint? How about coming home with me?
Sir, watch your manners. My husband is right here.
Isn't this Mr. Scott? So he's your husband. Damn, darling, have such a pretty wife.
Shut up. You're being disrespectful.
Do you have a problem with me?
I have more than just a problem. I'll get Dr. Luca to come with me. If this beauty stays with me for a night, I'll have no problem at all. Ha 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 ha.
Go away. I want nothing to do with you.
You don't get a say in this. I don't think there's anything I can't get. What the hell are you laughing at? Who are you mocking?
Mr. Scott, you can't do anything right now. Your eyes aren't fit for a fight.
Did you hear that, blind man? Your status may work with others, but it doesn't mean anything to me.
It's all my fault. If Crow had been with my husband, he wouldn't have been bullied like this.
No need for the Scott family. I can do to you whatever I want.
Damn blind.
One more word, I'll cripple you.
This damn blind man is so agile.
Will you give in?
A real man knows when to back down. I give in.
Get out of here. Don't get in my way.
Okay,
Dr. Luca, come with us.
I'll break your bone.
Be careful.
What's wrong, Tanya?
He knows you are blind. He wanted to trip you.
Really? It's great you're here. You think I won't beat you? You've been provoking me.
Stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was hurrying to treat my father. That's why I didn't argue with you. But now I've changed my mind.
Colin, we can't waste time. We should hurry back.
Don't worry, I won't. I just want to teach him a lesson.
What do you plan to do? Mr. Scott, what? I was arrogant and offended you. I was wrong. I know I was really wrong.
Sorry, I cannot see much regret in you. Dr. Luca, let me ask you something.
Yes, Mr. Scott.
If you used his corneas on me, would it cure my blindness?
What are you going to do to me?
A full set of healthy eye tissue should cure your eyes.
Dr. Luca, I was wrong before. I'm an arrogant asshole. Please don't take my eyes.
All right, all right. That's not up to me. You're asking the wrong person.
Mr. Scott, I was wrong. For the sake of the Howard family, give me one more chance.
What was it you said before? The Howard wouldn't fear the Scott. So why do you feel I should fear the Howard family, but
No, that's not what I meant. It's a misunderstanding. If you don't take my eyes, I'll be your loyal sidekick. I'll do whatever you command, being my sidekick.
is a tempting offer, one. But why should I trust you? You disrespected my wife again, which really upset me. Why should I keep a dog? That could bite its owner. Lost for words now, huh? I think your eyes are worth more.
Colin, what's wrong?
Once my eyes heal, I'll see you. They say you're beautiful. I'll take a good look at you.
All right. If he knew I was a substitute bride, would he be this kind to me?
He wants to take my eyes. I have a plan.
What's your plan? Hurry up and tell me. If it doesn't satisfy me, I might ask Dr. Luca for surgery.
Universe Tower shares, which make up 20% of Howard's assets. They're valuable. I give it all to you, Mr. Scott.
All the shares of Universe Tower? The Howard family is that wealthy?
Every heir of a prestigious family has his own assets. But his goodwill still surprised me.
Joe Howard will obey Mr. Scott's orders without complaint.
Going, Crow.
Sir Scott is still the same.
Dr. Luca, please save my dad.
Mr. Scott, no need to be polite. Since you helped me with Joe, I'll do my best.
That's good,
Tyler, now we're even, right?
Of course.
Luckily, you didn't move his body. Otherwise, even gods couldn't help.
Look what you've done.
I'll use acupuncture to protect his meridians and prescribe a few medicines. He should improve in half a month.
Dr. Luca, I have one more request. I'm not sure if you can agree.
Mr. Scott, what is it?
Stay here for half a month to take care of my father.
A bit of a difficult request.
I hope you'll agree.
It's not impossible for me to stay. Consider it repaying your kindness. But you and your wife's illnesses? I can't help with that.
What happened to Tanya?
I'm totally fine. Just haven't been resting well. Plus my period. I'm a bit weak.
Shut up. What happened?
Mrs. Scott is weak, and her energy is unbalanced. She seems fine now, but it could shorten her lifespan.
Why is her energy unbalanced?
If I'm not mistaken, she probably only has one kidney.
Why does she only have one kidney?
Colin, listen to me. Dr. Luca must be mistaken.
Mrs. Scott, I don't know why you hid it, but I'm sure I wouldn't be wrong.
Tanya, where's your other kidney?
Where else would it be? The Stewarts must have taken it. Colin, she replaced Cecilia to marry you. Don't you know? Well, that's quite funny. Funny.
It's over. Everything's over.
Is what they said true?
What they said is true. They were right that I was a substitute used by them to marry you.
Funny. Colin, did you hear that? Even the Stewart family that looks down on you. Maybe she doesn't want to marry you.
I didn't. Why would you say that? I admit before I met Colin, I didn't want to marry him, but Colin's been good to me. I don't regret marrying him.
Has he been good to you? Why did he use you to deceive me?
He arranged for Crow to protect me.
Enough. Shut up. How did you lose your kidney?
Once, Cecilia got very sick, and they needed a kidney match.
So they chose you,
Yes.
and then made you marry me, marry into the Scott family to take over my wealth?
I didn't have that intention.
Wasn't this all your family's plan?
Colin,
Stop crying, I know everything now. I believe you.
what did you just say? Can you say it again?
I said I believe you.
Colin, do you believe me?
Colin, are you crazy? She admitted everything.
Even though I'm blind.
No, I'm just listening only the words. The movie, only that one. Because I feel boring if I'm alone, so I will feel sleepy. So if I'm not watching, I live like that. Yeah.
I'm Tanya
Yeah.
Stewart.
Yeah.
I am your wife.
but my heart isn't blind. I can tell whether she's good or bad.
Thank you, dear.
Don't hide anything from me.
Okay.
Dr. Luca, can you help my wife's kidney?
If we can find the missing kidney, this situation can be resolved.
All right, I understand.
Compared to Mrs. Scott, your situation is more troublesome.
What happened to my husband?
Without surgery in 2 months, Mr. Scott may go permanently blind.
What did you say?
At that point, I can't even help.
Are you saying my husband might go permanently blind?
Yes?
All right, I know about all this. If I can't see, then it's fine. I have you and Crow, right?
I'll always be by your side. I will help you regain your sight.
I understand why you've beaten me. You old fox. I'm cruel to others. You're cruel to yourself.
Everyone's the same. All right. Dad is critically ill. Our family can't withstand more.
You want me to put our fight aside?
I'll handle the underworld. But you need to stabilize the Scott family. Can you do that?
All right, I swear if I do anything to betray the family before Father wakes up, I, Tyler Scott, cross my heart.
Okay. Handle the family stuff. Dr. Luca, take care of my dad.
Okay. What about your physical problem?
Needle technique. Can you help us?
Needle technique? I'll help you once, even more.
No, just once. Take care of my dad until he wakes up.
Funny. You two brothers.
It's my fault, so I should make up for it. What you want to use your favor for is none of my business.
Thank you, Tyler. Now, Colin's eyes can be cured.
All right. I understand. Crow. We need to visit the Stewarts. I'll leave the family to Tyler.
Why are you going there?
Ask them if they're sick of living. They dare to do anything, and make them pay you back.
I know you're doing this for me, but there's really no need. Wait until your father is better, and the Scott family is stable.
All right, don't stop him. They shouldn't have messed with us. It's time to settle the score.
Tyler is right. Our dignity can't be trampled, and I won't let them bully my wife.
Mr. Wood, please have some tea.
Put it down. I don't think you have any good tea leaves.
Mom, Mr. Wood is very picky. He wouldn't drink ordinary tea.
Oh, I'm so forgetful. I forget your taste.
It's okay. I don't care. The quality doesn't matter. The most important thing is hospitality.
Yes. Knowing that Mr. Wood was coming, my mom found the best tea for you.
I should thank you properly.
Oh, you flatter me. How could an old lady like me deserve your thanks? Besides, our land was developed by the Wood family.
No need to make it formal.
Mr. Wood, you heard my mom. You might as well have a try.
Cecilia, you know I won't drink it.
No, just have one sip.
Hey, Cecilia. Mr. Wood refused. Don't force him.
No worries. I like Cecilia for that. If you feed me, I'll drink.
You're such a bad boy.
I'm back.
Oh, who's this beautiful girl? Cecilia. Introduce her.
Anya, why are you back? You're not welcome here.
Do you hear me? Get out! You
No,
jinx!
it's
I
not
came
that
to take
romance.
back what's mine.
This house has
It's a
nothing
story
that
about
belongs
the
to you, you
Chinese.
traitor.
You have Mr. Scott backing you. You think you can do whatever, huh? I'll tell you, you're naive.
Don't rush, babe. You haven't told me who she is yet.
Mr. Wood, what do you mean?
Take it easy, darling. I just want to know, so I can help you deal with her.
She is Tanya Stewart, my half-sister.
So she's your sister. Hey, Missy. Talk with me. I can lend a hand.
Who are you? I don't know you. I have nothing to say to you.
You little brat married a blind man. So you're blind? This is Mr. Wood, the Wood family. You say you don't know him?
Sorry. I don't know the Wood family. And I don't know Mr. Wood.
Diamond with sharp edges. I like it. By the way, Mrs. Stewart, what did she mean by the blind man?
Mr. Wood, you know what? My sister ran away from home and married Mr. Scott, who happens to be blind.
She actually marries a blind man. Cecilia, she must have a bad taste.
I'm afraid so.
Colin can't see right now,
I'm
but
more
he'll
like
regain
short,
his sight.
happy
And to
song,
me,
okay?
he's the
Oh,
best
really?
husband
You
in
like
the
my
world.
song?
I won't allow you to say that.
You
Thank
fell
you
in
for-
love with a blind man. You are used to a rich life, huh?
That's not it. I didn't care about money. but his person.
Don't argue about this, ladies. The reason you like him is because you've met so few men.
That's not true.
Compare him with me. As for assets, ours are similar. As for looks, I'm quite handsome. As for physique, ask your dear sister. I'm definitely stronger than him.
You're nothing compared to Colin.
Miss Stewart, stop being stubborn.
I was
If
called
not,
paper.
let me make an offer. Why don't you be
Paper
my
taking?
lover?
Mr. Wood,
What paper
are you moving
kicking?
on
What
to
is that?
someone new?
How could that be? The one I love most is still
So
you,
I'm
but,
gonna
you
choose
know,
first.
as an heir, having a mistress is quite normal. You should
So
understand.
let me
I
try
don't
this.
want to share with her. Besides, she's already married.
But she's your sister,
So
right?
that I
I
can
knew you
find
were up to something.
the name of
Mr.
the
Wood,
student.
don't let her bewitch you. Her mother was a bitch too.
Is it orange?
Don't talk about my mom.
Ah, you little bastard. Now you dare yell at me.
What's wrong? Do you dare hit me? Don't you know your place?
She has a temper. I like her. She's more fun than obedient dolls.
Don't talk down to me. It's disgusting. Whatever your family is, I'll never like you. Understand?
Tanya, have you lost your mind? You can't run wild here.
I came here for you today.
What do you want?
I transplanted to you the kidney. You'll give it back to me.
Kidney was transplanted to me already. No way.
I thought it was a big deal. It's just one kidney, right? Mine are fine. Be my mistress, and you'll know it.
That's disgusting. You are so shameless. Are you a family heir?
No one dares talk to me like that. Today, you'll pay for it.
Tanya, you are really out of your mind. How can you disrespect Mr. Wood?
I let her. So what? Well done. You don't need to bow down to them.
Honey,
Mr. Wood, it's him. He's Colin Scott, her husband. He bullied my mom and me.
Oh, really? You dared to bully my woman? You've got nerve, brat.
They haven't returned it to you. I told you they wouldn't value the chance you gave them. Leave the rest to me.
Talking to you, can't you hear? You blind fool.
$44,600 in total of everything. Yeah, it's been a life changing for us.
And I'm currently
I'm
at
gonna place it
21,500 euro. You genuinely are on the way to changing my life.
I don't have to take you alone, man. I have you, man. Now I'm around 2,500 euro. So currently I'm at almost 31,000 Canadian dollars. I never thought I would be able to buy a car, but now I drive a Audi quattro. As a student, life has changed, honestly.
It's not time consuming. I can just have a quick glance at it,
Yeah.
just to see if it's up or down or where it is, and then go back to me work and all this sort of stuff.
Both me, my wife.
I know here open I like okay.
I'll teach
Huh?
you how to behave.
What is that?
Crow, I don't want to see him.
Science, no.
You actually hit us. Aren't you afraid of the law?
Law? Are you talking about the law? You forced her to donate a kidney and made her marry a blind man, and you tried to snatch my wife. You don't know the law? Let me tell you, I am the law.
My family will take revenge on you.
You'd better survive until then.
Ah,
An heir like you.
ah,
Why not take a bodyguard? Next time, remember,
stay away from me. Don't mess with me.
go to hell.
Colin, don't be like this.
What's wrong?
Your acting like this scares me.
For my wife's sake, I'll spare you. Don't be so arrogant next time.
Arrogant? If we're talking arrogance, I'm nowhere as arrogant as you. You attacked me without warning. You have no martial arts spirits.
You harassed my wife. So what if I hit you? Got a problem with that?
Of course I did. You're relying on your goon.
That's right. So what?
Don't forget what the Wood family is. Look around Gengia. How many KTVs and clubs are ours? You know how many hitmen we have? In fights, we are the daddy.
I got it. So, you're saying if you snuff it here, the Wood family will retaliate?
You got it right.
If you apologize to Mr. Wood and kneel, maybe he'll spare your family, or else you'll end tragically.
Apologies not enough. Leave her with me, or I'll eliminate your family.
Looks like him only bully the weak and never learn their lessons, and if you hadn't stopped me, none of this would have happened.
So, what do we do now, honey?
Just the Wood family. They can't stir up much trouble.
Ha, what big words. Seems the Scott family is set on fighting us to the end, right?
Relax. You'll lose everything.
Fine. Let's see who wins in the end.
By the way, I recently went to Royal KTV and met an interesting person.
Royal KTV? Isn't that our place?
I had Crow bring her to our place. She's still with us now.
Honey, you mean that arrogant manager?
Yes,
You dared to take our manager away at our place. You must have a death wish.
that woman is Yuli Zane, a middleman for the underworld, also known as the Ferryman.
Impossible.
We found the underworld tokens on 2 of their lackeys. Now we have solid evidence.
How can underworlders be working at Royal Club?
If we hand them to Lord's mansion, guess what would happen?
Sorry. Sorry, Mr. Scott. You can't give them to the Lord's mansion?
Why are you so afraid of him? Maybe he's lying.
Hey, Mr. Wood, you can't hit people like this.
Mr. Wood, you hit me.
Bitch, you shut up. You are so stupid. I only went against Mr. Scott because I believed you, a scumbag.
How dare you blame me? You harassed Tanya yourself. Why are you blaming me?
Hey, you are a crazy woman, spouting nonsense.
It's not nonsense. You harassed Tanya. When you looked at her, your eyeballs were almost glued to her. Now you have the nerve to blame me.
Shut up, I don't want to hear. But Cecilia, listen. If I hear you speak ill of Tanya, you'll never speak again.
His face is both terrifying and reassuring.
Mr. Scott, I was misled by that bitch before, so I had a conflict with you. Please be magnanimous. Have mercy and forgive me.
Really? Before I mentioned the underworld, you didn't seem like this.
I was misled by them and got a bit cocky. Otherwise, how could I dare offend you?
His behavior is annoying.
You can speak directly to him.
What if I cause trouble again?
It's okay. It's my duty.
But this all started due to me.
It's a husband's responsibility. It's fine. I know what you want, but your people and the token, I won't return them back.
No, please. I'll do whatever you ask.
Really? Make Cecilia return Tanya's kidney. That shouldn't be hard, right?
No, I guarantee to complete the task, problem.
No way.
Babe, why make things so hard?
Don't call me that. It's gross.
It doesn't matter what I call you, or whether you feel gross. Returning the kidney is the key.
I won't. Even if you force me here today, I won't sign any agreement.
Do you know how many nightclubs and KTVs we control in Jangia?
What do you mean by that?
Even I can't count them all. Who knows what the staff there do? Gosh.
Are you sending me there?
High-end places are fine. The clients are polite. The low-end clients are rude.
You wouldn't make me work there? Mr. Wood, I'm begging you, please.
Just return the kidney to her, and I'll forget all of this. I can't afford to offend Mr. Scott. It's up to you to decide.
Fine. Fine. I'll give it back. I don't want to work in that place.
Oh, Mr. Wood, this is a matter of life and death. My daughter is so young. She has a bright future ahead. You can't do this to her.
Your words are shameless.
Just your daughter's life matters. Do what you think is best.
Mrs. Stewart, I suggest you just agree to this, or I can't imagine the outcome.
Mr. Scott, you can't treat Cecilia this way. I swear last time I wasn't lying. Cecilia is your true wife. She should be your wife.
Yes, Mr. Scott. I'll serve you as a loyal servant. Please spare me.
You're still trying to drag me down? If you had any conscience, you wouldn't say this.
I knew Cecilia had abandoned Mino. The wife from your family is Tanya. My wife is Tanya. She's the only one I accept.
No. Why? Should I lose to her? This can't be happening.
Better worry about your own life. Mr. Wood looks far from pleasant.
Fine, Cecilia. You just say you'd serve Mr. Scott. Why are you changing so quickly?
You were the one who let me go.
So you knelt down to be his slave?
I know I was wrong. I'll do anything you ask. Just please spare me.
I've thought it through.
Does this outcome satisfy you?
It's fine. We're here to help Tanya get what's hers.
Thank you, honey.
You truly treasure your woman.
Don't call her my woman. I don't like it. I have only Tanya as my wife.
You're clearly devoted. I'm impressed.
Just you obey. I won't mention the underworld, but beware. There may be others. From it in your family. You have to clean up.
I'll purge them after I go back. Rest assured, boss.
Tanya, look around and gather your things. Don't come back here, Abikarsat.
There's nothing left. I got it. One can't always live in the past. I'm ready to move on.
I'm glad you can figure it out. Crow, take Cecilia away.
Thank you, honey. But I won't accept the transplant for your sight.
Mrs. Scott, what can I do for you? I hope you can help me find a way.
To make Colin think.
I'm a doctor, here to save people. You're insulting me. Don't let this happen again.
Don't worry. I won't harm Colin. I just don't want to owe you a favor for the kidney swap.
So you mean?
I want you to restore Colin's sight.
That's not difficult. Just find a donor source. But for the donor.
Use my eyes. That should work, right?
What do you mean? Your eyes?
Keep it down. Don't let Colin hear.
Mrs. Scott, don't.
I thought Colin's eyes could heal. 1 year or 2 years. I can wait a lifetime.
You're truly devoted.
I can't let Colin stay blind.
There's a better way. Just find a donor source again. It wouldn't be too hard.
If there were a way, Colin would have done it. But he hasn't. I just know. We can't wait any longer.
This is truly a tough task.
Dr. Luca, you agree?
For the sake of your devotion, I agree.
Thank you, Dr. Luca.
Yes.
Do you know
Kamusta?
about the
Kasing
underworld?
busy ka?
Busy nga ako. Kasi kailangan ko tapusin. Dalhin ko bukas.
Bakit po yun nung kasalulay nandun?
Have you worked with them before?
Nung
They
bigla
took
ano
my
mo?
resources and hid. It makes
O
sense.
sige.
What exactly do they want?
I don't know the details, but they're looking for someone. I have no idea who they're finding.
Is there anyone the underworld can't find?
You should investigate this yourself. But Colin, I'm curious about one thing. Do you really like your wife?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Then why let her talk to Dr. Luca?
She can know her recovery process. What's the problem?
Kanina. Hindi pa ako kumain
Are you
ngayon.
getting too involved?
You don't really think you can control everything.
Marunong ka mag-adobo?
What do you mean by that?
Mrs.
Sitaw.
Scott may seem quiet, but she has a beast within her. She bossed around Crow to stop.
Sitaw ka.
Would she
Oo,
watch
di
you
ako
stay
magaluto
blind
nito.
while caring about her recovery?
Thanks.
Thanks.
Drop.
Sitaw ka. Ano yung sa akin? Eh, anong ano?
Ha?
Anong ano?
Ano lang siya? Igisa lang.
I won't drink it.
Hindi, ito lang.
Quick.
Walang
I have something to
Okay,
say.
adobo lang siya.
If it's cool, just pour it out. Come with me.
Vic! Huwag mo lagyan ng suka. Tuyo lang. Thank you.
What do you want to talk about? Let's drink the coffee first, okay? I learned a new brewing method. It'll taste great.
After drinking it, I'll be asleep for a while, right?
What are you talking about? It's just coffee? Not sleeping drugs?
What did Dr. Lucas say that day?
We talked about recovery issues. Nothing else? Honey, are you suspecting me?
Yes, I do. You'll transplant your eyes to me?
How did you know? No, that's not what I meant.
Look, you already slipped up.
You're still laughing. Your eyes won't be healed soon, don't you know?
I'm aware of it.
What do you know? Are you going to be blind forever?
You needn't sacrifice yourself.
Then who else can I turn to, even if I went blind? You'd take good care of me, right?
If you went blind, I'd go punish Tom.
No, Dr. Luca was a good person. I persuaded him to agree,
Because I only care about results, and
but you can't use the favors on me.
Cecilia already agreed, not you. Who then?
All right, hubby.
Okay.
I know. Let's hurry
I will stop
and
it.
find someone for your eyes.
Because I'm gonna
Or I don't want the kidney either.
We'll come back later.
At least we'll both be incomplete. I'll feel less guilty. Otherwise, I'll feel like I cost you a chance.
What's going on in your head?
I'm foolish, but don't force me. I'm happy just to be with you like that.
I didn't know you were so stubborn. Let me tell you something.
What is it?
My eyes aren't blind.
Really? Your eyes are fine now?
So can we treat it now?
You're fine, thank goodness.
Don't worry, we'll both be fine. When you're better, I'll take you out shopping, okay?
What's wrong with me?
Don't move, just lie down and rest.
Why do I feel so weak?
You're in recovery after the surgery. It's natural response.
Oh, I remember now. So the transplant was successful?
It had to be successful. It's an absolute order.
Stop giving Dr. Luca a hard time. He's a good doctor.
Fine. If you say so, just lie down and rest. I'll bring you some food.
Sige nga, kakain tayo. Magluto na nga ako.
Why are you waving your hand?
Your eyes are really fine now.
Of course they're fine. Why would I lie? but I need to pretend for a while. I'll need your help then.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
Rest for now. I'll get some food.
No, I don't feel like eating. I just want you here with me.
Just for a while.
I want you to watch over me here.
Okay. I'll stay with you. I won't go anywhere. Is that good?
Colin, do you know? I've been afraid of marriage.
Is it because of your mother?
Her marriage had neither a good beginning nor a good ending. I didn't want to get married first.
What about now?
I'm so glad I met you.
The day you came to my family, you left a deep impression on me.
Really? I'm quite lucky then.
You were really bold back then. Weren't you afraid I'd annoy you?
I was. But what could I do? You seemed distant back then, hard to approach. If I waited for you to speak, I'd probably be old by then.
My bad.
I didn't say it to get an apology. I'm just feeling nostalgic. Seems like effort really pays off.
Yes. You should actually thank Chris.
Chang!
If
Ay!
it weren't for him, I'd have kicked you out.
So I'm low
Because I was
bat.
a body double bride.
Oh, sorry
because you
guys.
were
I
a
need
good
to
girl
close my
who shouldn't
mobile.
get
I need to
involved.
charge.
But he said keep
Hmm,
it.
ano, may low bat.
And it turned out to be true. He was right.
Then you should thank Crow. If you'd kicked me out, where would you find a good wife?
Right, my dear wifey.
Okay, bye-bye for now. Joseph Allen, alamin niya.
Where's Yuli?
Later
She
I will
must
come
know
back
something.
because I need to close my mobile. I need to charge my mobile because it's low. But okay, my battery is empty, so I need to cook my food.
They elicit
Then
info
after
and
that,
form
I will come
alliances.
back. Okay,
Everywhere
bye.
in the
See you
city,
next
we can't
my
do anything
live.
for now.
Thank you for your support.
Since we can do nothing, then let it be. Remember it.